People are so busy these days, too busy sometimes to notice what's happening around them and to our planet.
We own so much stuff, so many clothes, far too many to know what to do with or how to dispose of.
Fast fashion has completely transformed the way we consume clothing, and not in a good way.
The problem is, so much of it ends up in landfills, and the results are catastrophic.
There has to be a better way, but we have to stop and take the time to think about the part that we all individually play.
Interruption.
The magpies and peacocks story. There's a little magpie and peacock in all of us. The magpie, a type of black and white crow, is known as a collector and hoarder of all things shiny, drawn to anything that catches its eye, from throwaway objects to pieces of jewelry. It represents the thrifty collector in all of us.
The peacock, known for its magnificent, colorful display of tail feathers and proud strut, is one of the most glamorous birds in the world. It represents our glorious fashionista, not just a symbol of pride and vanity, but of self-confidence and beauty. Magpies and Peacocks was born to solve a range of problems. As the nation's only nonprofit design house that collects, curates, and reuses textiles diverted from landfill, we embody a movement that's important to all of us. Interrupting the cycle of waste in the business and consumption of fashion, we support a network of designers, makers, and artists, better known as our tribe. They learn to reuse waste materials to make small batch products. We also train sewing to underserved communities. We are constantly inspired by the tribe, their innovation, dedication, and passion. They are constantly raising the bar to affect industry change.
What many people don't realize is that even if you're not consciously into fashion, the fashion industry relates to us all, and we are all contributors to the problem.
The fashion industry is one of the planet's largest polluters and contributes more in CO2 than shipping and aviation combined.
It takes 715 gallons of water just to make one t-shirt, the amount of water an average person drinks over 2.5 years.
1 in 6 people work in the global fashion industry, earning less than $3 a day in deplorable conditions.
We consume a staggering 80 billion pieces of clothing each year. We currently only recycle 15% of donated clothing, and 85% of it ends up in landfill.
Mass-produced global fashion is fast and cheap, resulting in 12.5 million tons of it per year, hitting landfill in the United States alone. That's $100 billion of lost reusable material.
This is everyone's problem, and conscious consumption should be on everyone's mind.
The unique aspect of Magpies and Peacocks is our holistic approach to our mission, giving a second life to the fashion waste material, supported by a full circle of operations, teaching our designers how to reduce and reuse, encouraging them on leadership roles, and working in collaborative projects. We work with marginalized communities through our Maker Collective training program, including women-owned, LGBTQIA, and survivors of trauma, providing economic empowerment to them.
Our trainees are the beating heart of our Maker Collective program. It's a two-way street. We may educate them on how to sew professionally, but in return, we get to learn so much from them and their experiences. We're constantly inspired by them, their ideas, their passion, and their tenacity to do good for the planet by joining us in our mission.
We need to get back to a circular approach to consumption. We can all play our role and do better not only by the fashion industry, but Earth itself. We implore you to be avid recyclers, activists, and advocates of our beautiful Mother Earth. People, planet, that's what we're here for.
We all have the power to influence the people around us, but we also have the power to challenge the status quo, to demand more of the brands we love, or to start shopping with our hearts and our minds engaged, to be more honorable with the stuff that we waste and more careful with what we consume. But as with all lifestyle habits and behavioral changes, it has to start with an interruption, a moment that creates a personal wake-up call to action. Consider this yours.